What's up, man? Hello. Just got done feeding the cats. Chilling. There's some games going. Finishing up my build after they pushed that patch this morning that got rid of the glitch. Gotta play legit now. Jax, what's up, bro? Yeah, did you get dinner? Did you get your dinner, bro? Yeah. Happy kitty. You're a happy boy. You got your dinner. Yeah. We're gonna play some games for a while before it's time to go home, okay? Yeah. You can hang out if you want. Good boy. Hey, pretty kitty. What's up, kitty? What you doing? Yeah, you wanna play, huh? You wanna play. Hi, kitty. You just got your meal, huh? Just got your meal. I tried the new demos, yeah. I just haven't streamed it. Tried a bunch of the demos. Some good stuff this next fest. Ninja Gaiden, Absalom, King Static. Or like the main ones. Rushing Beat as well. It's the best stuff I played this next fest. I'll show some of the demos I played after this run. I'll show some of the demos after I finish this run. I'm kind of a little bit locked in right now, but I'll show it. I'll show it in a bit. Let me finish this first. I'm trying to optimize my build on this. It's going to be the main game for Kittysitting streams for a while. They fixed some of the bugs, but not all of them. They didn't fix all of the bugs, but it's definitely a little bit more stable now. Enough that I do wanna keep playing it. But part of my build is still not working. Vulnerable chance on hit is not working, for instance. Yeah, this is one of the best next fest they've had, at least for the kinds of games I like to play. Various types of action games. There's been a lot of really good stuff this next fest. The last one was pretty terrible for the kinds of games I like anyway. Again, I can't speak for anyone else, but pretty disappointing last next fest. They got some good stuff this time. Future is bright for action games. Lots of really good stuff on the horizon in the next, like, 5 months. Don't know when Absalom releases, or what's it called? Rushing Beat. There's lots of other good stuff. Let's see. Next month is, or actually next week is, what's it called? Spirit X Strike. What's in July? I don't remember what's in July. There's something in July. I can't quite think of it. August is Lost Solicide, Shinobi, and Morbid Metal. They're all within like a week of each other. There's lots of good shit coming out. I'm glad I have things like this to play in the meantime, which may not generate a lot of views, but I'm having fun playing them. They don't break the bank. But yeah, summer's gonna be pretty nuts for this channel. DMC collab is also August as well for PGR, so that's another thing that's going on in August. It should be like mid-August, I think. it's slightly less borked today, Alvi. I take the term slightly very seriously. It's slightly less borked today. They put out a patch. They fixed the infinite Goku power scaling bug where you could just get like 5 million combat power. That's gone. But a lot of the glitches are gone. The annoying glitches that don't benefit you are gone, so it's a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, my build, like, actually works now. My build didn't work. My build wasn't working before. It's still, like, partially broken, but it's better than it was. You know, this is a small team. It's not, Ubisoft or Rockstar. They don't have the resources to, I guess, fix things quick. So my build is slightly still foobar, but not too bad. It's usable. Alright, there we go. That's a pretty good build. Let's see, are any of these any good? Actually, this one's not bad. I'll take that one. I pretty much don't need to spend any more money now. The build is online. Save money for the end. In the end, you can get a pretty big power spike. Yeah, they put out a patch this morning. I just wasn't I wasn't streaming. I was up late hanging out with the boys in Discord, so I'm kind of tired. Let's see here. Okay, give me that. The run has a much higher chance of winning. Higher chance of winning. Does he always have to call as soon as I start? It's really annoying. I wish he would text. Hello? Yeah, everyone's fine, man. I'm just waiting for Archie to decide he wants to eat. No, I'll give him some food in your room. Yeah, I just gotta put out dry food. I already did the water, so just need to wait for Archie. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. What's my crit chance at right now? I'm at 63. That'd put me up to like 78. Actually, 73. I'm not gonna take any of those, actually. Well, this one I can take. Make the health deficit back by healing. Because I have 4 satiation. 5 satiation, actually. Actually, don't really need anything else, do I? Just need keys. Those rares are trash. Not worth, turning into anything. I only would take something if it was better than what I currently have, but, it's better to just save up for the final level. Could basically, max out most of the affixes. What's up, man? Hello. Ah, you bitch. Fucking moved. Right when the bear came out. Deep troll. Wonder if they fixed the achievement. If this run clears, I get the platinum. I don't know if they fixed it though. They didn't fix every bug. They fixed some of them. Unfortunately, they fixed the beneficial one. The one that lets you power up like Goku and go even further beyond. The even further beyond glitch is gone. You can no longer go even further beyond. That's been removed. That some of the actual detrimental glitches also got fixed, so I think it's I think it evens out if you ask me. The glitch was fun, but I'm glad they didn't just get rid of that glitch. They fixed a lot of the stuff that was actually really wrong with the game, so I'm good. I took good advantage of it. Almost completely optimized this character, so I'm fine with it. Trying to get max crit chance right now, but it's RNG. I only get like 2 chances every fully completed run. I've rolled multiple times the past 24 hours and no luck. Having 100% crit chance would be huge. Basically take on Nightmare 15 and barely struggle. Alright, if I get past this boss, there's a big power spike, and maybe the last boss will cooperate. We'll see. The only thing that's really on the line is the achievement. And nothing else to really unlock. And went through it quick from a combination of playing the game a lot in early access launch, and then the glitch. You don't get anything for beating the final boss in this game, which is really stupid design. Last boss is kind of just a victory run, unless it's your first playthrough. You don't get anything for it at all. Alright, there we go. That's the, if the run dies, it literally doesn't matter. It's just a, victory run past this point. I doubt the achievement is fixed. There wasn't anything in the patch notes about fixing the achievement, so I got my two gotcha pulls. That's all I was really after. Let's see if I can finish it, but damage kind of fell off pretty hard. I don't know if I'll be able to burst the last boss down. The burst damage kind of dropped off a cliff. Two of those. These are all garbage rolls, pretty much. I'll take those. Don't need more movement speed. I need cold, hard damage. Don't need gold anymore. Well, I take that back. We'll take that. Let's see here. Yeah, 4 Fury is pretty good. Max Satiation. Don't need more vulnerability. I'll take the health. Extra 25% attack power. Sure. What's my crit chance at now? Another 20%. Good. I'll heal up to max. Get the pots. Alright, let's see what happens. It's actually a pretty big build. So health regen. Vulnerability. I already have like 300% vulnerability. So Fury will help. Let's see what happens. What's my damage like now? And didn't have enough damage. That's alright. Nothing to get upset about. But, doesn't really mean anything. Because for some reason they worked on this update for so long, but didn't realize that, like, hey, if you make this difficult boss with 2 forms and a shield mechanic, you know, no one said, like, shouldn't we, like, have some kind of tangible reward for beating the boss? No one said that, apparently. You get nothing for it. You get a pat on the back. Until that's fixed, there's no reason to really get upset about dying to the boss. I mean, that was my fault anyway, but it's not like I lost anything for it. They desperately need to fix that. Right now, the optimal way to play this is just fight the first 2 bosses, and then force quit the run and repeat. So it's basically like farming in Diablo. Same kind of thing. You just fight something easy over and over and over. There's no reason to actually go through the game. And I don't really care about finishing runs until they fix that, because it's kind of just a slap in the face, to be honest. That boss is not easy. If you don't have the damage to burst him down, it is quite difficult to beat him, but there's no reward for it. So it's a lot of effort for no reward. I couldn't care less. I know I normally get tilted when stuff like that happens, but this is a case where there's no reason to get upset. As soon as I beat the guy with the shield, that was the end of the run, pretty much. Minor inconvenience. Hoping they're going to, like, address that at some point, because it's a pretty major flaw. The first time you take the boss down, it's really satisfying. It's a really cool set piece, but after that, you get nothing for it. So if you lose, it's like, well, maybe if you're, like, recording a video, I could see it really pissing you off, but I'm not doing that right now. Rid of some junk in here. Probably work on Spellblade after this character's done. I got 2 pulls. 2 pulls. I'm going for Quenched. Actually, should I even do this one? I'm having second thought. It's only level 21. Do I have another one? Maybe I don't want to do this then. That's a shit roll, actually. I could definitely get a lot more stats out of it if it was 34 or 35. Let's see here. I could have sworn I had another one. Oh no, this is the one I was working on. Let's see if that belt is in the game, actually. Did they fix that? Is that belt in the game yet? That belt looks pretty cool, but it's, I don't think you can get it yet. I don't think it's in the drop pool. Let's see if they fix that. Might be best to wait until they put that back in if it's not here right now. Nope, they didn't fix it. Well, I don't really want to do gacha pulls if there's a whole item I can't get. That's kind of pointless. I guess we'll do one reroll. Ugh. Oh! Hello! That's 37% crit chance. So that would put me up to 87. So I think we're gonna make this into a ring. Ring of Unity is actually like really powerful now that you have the shop at the end. It's actually a very powerful item, so I think I'm gonna make that. Well, that was worth it. I guess I'll just save up at this point and wait for them to get their shit together. Put that belt in the game. Who knows how long it's gonna take to get that belt when it releases. Well, it's supposed to already be released, but it's glitched. So let's make a Ring of Unity with this ring here. Alright, so take this one off. Yep, max crit chance. So max crit is 75%. There we go. That's a pretty big buff. So now I gotta re-roll it. What was on that one again? Damage to enemies. So I gotta put the extra affix on it. So 75% chance to do almost 300% damage. And then vulnerable chance on hit is currently 76, but that affix is bugged. It doesn't work currently. ESP was right. Bugged game mechanics. Gotta be careful I don't do too many of these. Oh, that's horrible. 12%? No, thank you. Come on, game. Come on. The main barrier multiplier would be best, I think. I'm just gonna keep with that for now. I don't want to go too far in. There we go. That's a pretty optimized build, I'll say. Got max crit chance. The vulnerable damage is almost 400%. Huh. Well, that's it for this for now. I'd rather play more when they fix their shit. It's too buggy right now. It's less buggy than it was, but not enough to really want to play it hardcore like I was when it came out. What else we got here? Play something else instead. For demos I played, This game was pretty cool. I'll definitely buy this. Ragebound I'll buy. King Static. Rushing Beat I'll definitely get. Morbid Metal for sure. Dungeon Slasher I've played before on mobile, but the PC port is really bad, so it really is really gonna depend on if they get this port better. The port is pretty bad, but I wouldn't mind playing that. Not sure what else. Well, those are the main games, pretty much. Yeah, King Static is awesome. Yeah, that game doesn't seem too great. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge Black came out, which has a lot of really cool features. You can increase your meter gain. You can make Cicada Surge cost less. The most important thing is you can make it so the enemies don't block. They don't evade. You can turn that off, which makes the game a lot more fun. It's also custom moves as well, but I don't know this game enough to really be able to mess with that. But yeah, I installed the mod on deck before I went over here to work. I just wanted to see if it would stream properly. Seems like it does. Definitely have to finish that game before 4 comes out.
City Connection, Clear River Games.
Clear River Game. City Connection.
Beat X. Until freed from strife, we'll keep. Stage will prepare to. Rushing power punch.
Welcome. We've got a masterpiece on our. We've got a masterpiece on our. We've got a masterpiece on our. Hey, take care out there and have a blast.
Select the character you wish to use.
Ring Norton. Stage 2, Blue Ocean Market, Lord Judgment.
My fight isn't over yet. Seeking peace. No more games. I'll bring. Victory for justice! Fighting! No more games! I'll Injustice will not be tolerated! Rushing power punch! Consequences of your act. Rushing knuckle. Energy uppercut. We'll keep fighting to restore peace. Sweep hurricane. Victory for justice. No more games. I'll bring
Welcome. Kick back and relax. Hey, take care out there and have a blast.
Select the character you wish to use.
Rick Norton.
We'll keep fighting to restore.
How do you walk so fucking slow in this game? It's like worse than Street 4.
No more games.
It walks so
I'll bring
slow.
justice with my own hands.
Oh dear.
The enemies can, like, you can just swarm you so quick. Look at how slow you walk. Guy is in no hurry.
Stronger!
Worst thing about this game is the walk speed is terrible. Once you learn how to, like, run cancel stuff, the game feels relatively okay, but there's times where you don't want to move a long distance, and it just takes forever because all the characters walk so slow, like they're on the phone or something. It's really weird. They really need to fix that. I mean, on one hand, it does encourage you to use the cancel systems, but no, the tutorial doesn't tell you about that. Can't blame anybody for being turned off playing this game, unless they know about the dash cancels. Dash cancels open up the game a lot. Oh, come on, why didn't that work? He fell out. That's alright. I need to, like, double the walk speed.
We'll keep fighting.
It's like you're fighting zombies and the zombies are no faster than you. That's what's really weird about this game. You think that these, like, athletic, well-built, seasoned martial artists would, like, be faster than literal shambling corpses, but they're all, like, the exact same speed. You're fighting zombies, and the playable characters are like zombies too. It's really weird game. I think the choice to make the main, like, trash mob enemy be zombies is really funny, because your characters they're like zombies until you start dash canceling, and then the game starts to feel like it has some semblance of good pacing, but for some reason you just walk really slow. And then, like, also the x-axis is, like, really long, so if something's really far above you, the only choice you have is to run diagonally and try to get on the same axis as them, or do the zombie walk. I really think if they fixed that one thing and then, like, maybe change the control scheme and actually list all the hidden moves, I think the game would be a lot better. But it's got a good foundation. It's really going to depend on how receptive they are to feedback. Because it's like Streets 4 is also a game where, like, only two characters can run quick, or they can move quickly on one axis, but, like, the enemies for the most part don't do that unless you're on a harder difficulty, and you can still catch them pretty quick. I think the problem with this game is the zombie walk, and then, like, how large the areas are makes the game feel really clunky. But again, they could fix that pretty quick if they wanted to. They don't want the game to fail. They're going to have to do something. It really doesn't feel... I really think what would help right now, if they literally didn't change anything, and they put an extra part of the tutorial that tells you that you can dash cancel most actions, because then the game actually does feel pretty fun. But, like, an average person that either doesn't know what dash canceling is or is like never told that you can do it is going to think the game is really slow and plotting. And that's the thing, like, they're not wrong. They're not wrong either, because the game is slow and plotting unless you use that technique. We'll see what happens, I guess. I don't know how close that game is to release, but it definitely could do with some rebalancing. Alright, well, I think I'm going to play Crystal of Atlan for a bit, and maybe work on an alt while I'm over here, and I can't stream that, because last time I tried, the game was really struggling to run, so I think that's going to do it for now. I'll be available on Discord if you guys want to hang out. Might do some secret streams in there. Maybe figure out what the next game's going to be, because I got a couple indie games I want to finish. Since Dragon is Dead is still very buggy. Ender Magnolia, I was thinking of playing that. Let's see here. Ender Magnolia and Heavy. This anime girl game with surprisingly good melee combat, which is why I can look past the uninteresting characters. I'm interested in playing this. This is a good kitty-sitting stream game. I'm enjoying Dragon is Dead 1.0, but they need to fix a lot of bugs. It really sucks that my build, like, just barely works because it's so buggy. So, it might be time to either run this or Ender Magnolia. Get the Metroidvania on. That'll probably be the next thing I do. But yeah. Oh, man, Grow, you get here when I'm about to fucking leave, man. You're really on black people time, aren't you? Fine, I'll keep streaming. Bro, man, you're in my Discord. You're fashionably late. You're on the black people standard time zone. Or Namek time. We had a cook that would cook for us when I was a child. And he would always be like 3 hours late. So we would always joke that he had his own time zone. If he said he was going to come at 3, he wouldn't get ready until like 5:30. Because he'd always be like 3 hours late. That's you, Grow. You're on the Planet Namek time zone. No, it's fine. I can go a little bit longer. I'll go a little bit longer. Why not? Why not? You're on the Namek time zone, though. 7 minutes takes 10 episodes. We'll play this for a little bit, and then I'll go. No, I don't have anything else to do. I'm fine. Morbid Metal is August 20th. It's August 20th, dude. So, 2 months and a week from now is when that comes out. Yeah, that game is really solid. I'm very excited. It's a good game. Oh, really? Could you post that in my Discord, please? I would greatly appreciate it. You could put that in my Discord. I would appreciate that, because I'll set a bookmark for it. I might watch it on my stream. I saw that, but I forgot about it. Thank you for the reminder. I'll look into that. Hopefully they have somebody that actually knows how to play video games this time. Because that game, once you get your hands on it, that game is really fun. But every time that they show gameplay for it, they get somebody that's like never held a controller before. And the game looks really bad. And then like the game already has the problem of your characters walking like zombies. So it looks bad when a seasoned player is playing it if they don't know about the dash cancel. But then you couple that with somebody like that doesn't even know how to play beat 'em ups. The game looks really boring. It actually is a very good game. It just needs some polish. Namely, if the play area is going to be so large, the characters need to be able to walk faster. Because you can't, like, reposition in that game at all. You walk way too slow. If everything's on the same axis as you, the game feels fine, provided that you dash cancel, but when something is above or below you, it's such a struggle to get to them. So I hope that they have somebody that actually knows how to play beat 'em ups. Has at least been given, like, like one run to practice. But who knows? I wouldn't expect it, given the last couple times they've showed that game. They get people that have never played a beat 'em up before in their life. Which is fine, but I don't know if it's fine for, like, trying to market your game in a year where there's, like, 4 different beat 'em ups coming out in the next 6 months. You kind of want somebody that knows what they're doing, so that the game can stand out. But, a bunch of my friends put up some good gameplay of it. I put up a couple runs as well, so hopefully that gives people a little bit more of an idea of how they want you to play it. But I don't know. I'm not in charge of their marketing team. It's not Night Slasher's remake. Yeah, well that's like the real bottom of the barrel. Night Slasher's remake is like one of the worst beat 'em ups to come out in a long time. Rushing Beat is nowhere near that quality. It just needs some polish and rebalancing, and it'll be probably one of the better beat 'em ups that come out this year. But the competition is pretty fierce. We don't know how Double Dragon Revive is going to turn out, because that's also one of those games where every time they have somebody to play it, they don't know how to play. So you can't really tell what the game is going to be like. Night Slasher's remake is garbage. It's actually one of the worst beat 'em ups to come out in a long time. The people that remade that game have like no idea what constitutes a good beat 'em up. I heard the remix soundtrack is actually pretty decent, but that doesn't really mean anything if the gameplay's not good. Good music helps a beat 'em up, but it's not like the be all end all. The game needs to be fun to play first and foremost. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I'm gonna get called back home. My aunt is feeding the cats right now, so once she's done, I'll be heading home. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. You guys want to hang out in my Discord? Go ahead and ping me. Otherwise, I might come back on and maybe start one of these Metroidvanias. And that'll be the game for the rest of the month, because Spirit X Strike is on the 20th. So I've got a solid week to kill. A week and some change to kill. That'll be the next game I'm doing. So, yeah, maybe I can knock out one of these Metroidvanias. It's either going to be Tevi or Ender Magnolia. So next game I'll be playing on these streams while Dragon is Dead gets unjankified.